Late morning. The day things got significantly worse.
Alright, folks, we're about an hour from the handoff spot. If you haven't seen an Indril before, they can be kinda intimidating, but they'll keep their peace if you keep yours. Probably won't talk to you much, but they'll get you to the other side of the mountains in one piece. They've been pretty reclusive since the war. Probably just don't want to be bothered.
Wait, which war?
The war, man. 10 Seasons War. One where Dinlin got destroyed by the sovereignty of Bellatum?
Oh, the war is a different one for me. When we pushed the mercenary kings out of the western provinces.
I heard about that.
Hey, yeah, my pa has the war too. Long campaign up on the White Wall Plateau. He spent most of his time guarding a supply cache in a cave, freezing his ass off.
Huh. As far as common experiences go, that's a pretty grim one.
Is that profound in some way? It sounds like it.
Probably, but hell if I'm going to think about it.
Exactly. Fine way to ruin a perfectly nice day. Cass Nicole and Elim Durelga, both of whom feel this is a perfectly nice day.
So, about the war. Are you two Bellaton, or...
Dinish. Or, we were, back when there was still a Dinlin, I guess.
Ah. Condolences.
Alas, noble Dinlin.
Though it had been falling apart from the inside for decades.
And pressed most everyone into the war we lost.
And was never really a great place to live, what with the only farmable land being near the one river and all else barren sprawl.
But it's home, you know? Was.
Yeah. Home's a salt swamp in the lowlands. Terribly dangerous. But, oh, what I would give to smell that ripe, salty air again.
Hold on. What is that?
Aw, looks like they broke a wheel.
The hell they did! Didn't a couple bandits try and jump us around here last week, using that same trick? And the same pushcart?
Oh, and it's the same broke wheel, too. So do we,
Yeah.
Hey, this cart's under protection, so back
Of Trade
off.
House Ivanmoth, who will accept no mistreatment of its patrons.
Oh, come on. You know they don't take us seriously when you say the whole thing.
It's the principle, Elim. House Ivanmoth's been good enough to us and the other Dinish refugees, so a little loyalty doesn't hurt.
Well, it's not like the... Oh, hey. There they go.
Oh, real mature, buddy. 1 hour later. All right, everyone out. The Indril will take you the rest of the way. If you need to tell them something, say it to the translator here, and she'll pass it on. House Ivanmoth greets and thanks the Indril once again for their cooperation. Here, payment for 3 travelers. What's this about then?
Cass, what are we doing about this? Are we taking it somewhere?
Excuse me, where do you want us to... excuse me?
Take! To humans! Now take!
Sure, humans is a popular destination this time of year.
Take!
So, you talk, huh? Never heard an Indril talk before.
Yes! I am learning the human thought sounds. The travelers make them, and I listen. Hive sisters think it sounds like puking, but I think it's okay.
Sisters? You're all female, right?
Yes, all we females, except for the males.
Well, that's very informative.
Can I feel its hair?
Let's not.
Sure, Cass loves people touching his hair.
Then I make you feel happy.
Several hours later. And here I was thinking you'd get bored with the hair thing by now. Hey, have you thought about what you'll do when you arrive? For work?
I'm very good at dig and move things.
Wow, really? Because House Ivanmoth could sure use someone with your skills. How about joining up? We could get you in.
You invite me to the house?
Sure. You look like a hard worker. Look ahead now. There she is. Your beautiful new home, Valsalia.
Why is it a she?
Because it has a vagina somewhere. I don't know.
Humans. So many.
Oh, hey. Do you have a name?
Look at all their gloves.
One we can pronounce? Not pheromones or whatnot?
Yes, yes. Always wanted a human sound name. I know the one. There was one human. Told me so much. He look at me and call me. That noisy skag.
Maybe we should just go with the pheromones.
No, it's a nice name. Maybe you could abbreviate it. Hey, Glenn, here's the cart and Tiplod back. Has Purdy been eating enough lately? He seemed kinda tired today.
Looks like he's got the rust foot. Better put him down before it fouls his meat.
Whoa, hey, wait! Does he have to be put down? Can't we at least...
Get a cut of those steaks?
Sorry, lads. Just because you take 'em for walks doesn't mean they ain't house property. All right, Purdy. Up you go.
Don't get attached to the livestock, Elim.
Purdy would wait for me on feeding days and buzz when I gave him amberberries.
Will he eat the eyes? And one thing.
So, you're pulling another Isher, aren't you?
Well, that depends on what you mean by...
Bringing another exotic to the Ivanmoth recruiters in hopes they'll find it useful, then award you a shiny badge of officiation for your brilliant plan?
Award us, Elim. You know I'd get you into.
That's not really...
We're wearing the Ivanmoth red, but without official status, we'll just be grunts forever, cleaning the Tiplod pens and doing Indril runs for scraps until our death days. Without that badge, we're just charity cases, like the rest of the refugees. We can't live like this forever, Elim.
Oh, I agree with that part. It's your plan I have issues with. If this doesn't work out, are you ready to have another Isher on your hands?
What's wrong with Isher? Isher's fine.
Cassie! I'm so glad you're back! Everything's going wrong!
Well, hello, Isher. Why don't you tell me all about it?
They told me I could work in the Undergardens this month, but now there's some big trade meet happening and they've got me on bouncer duty.
Well, that's great. That kind of work will get you officiated before long. Just stand there and look grumpy.
But I like the gardens, and the people at these things are all loud and pushy.
And that's why you're perfect for it. Nobody wants to start trouble with an intimidating girl like you around.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Isher, would you mind taking Buggy here to registration?
Is that an Indril?
Yup. She's really into humans. Wants to work for Ivanmoth, in fact. Hey, come here. I want you to meet someone.
You, no human, is big and horn.
This is our good friend Isher. She works for Ivanmoth too. Just follow her and she'll get you all signed up.
You do this?
Well, sure. Come on, I'll show you what to do.
And maybe you can help her figure out a name that won't start awkward conversations while you're at it.
Man, Isher's really sweet. A human girl like that would suit you well.
Thanks, Elim. But you know Ginny is the one for me.
Has she even noticed you yet?
Oh, I'm pretty sure she has.
Wow, lots of scavs at the market today. Is the tide going down already?
Well, the whole place smells like clams, so that's a safe bet.
Hello, hello, proud humans! The beach sands are generous today, and I have here some lovely...
I tell you 4 times, no peddling in this alley today.
but it does not count until 5.
It rained yesterday, so it is 4 now, fancy boy.
I am fancy.
Fancy rat, yes.
You are the rat. Look at you, so naked.
Naked is fine. Yours is stupid hat.
No.
Stupid.
No, no, no.
I kill your hat.
I kill your hat.
I don't
So you look. Many fresh clams and shiny stones.
Sure, that's worth the entertainment.
Please, then browse my wares at your leisure.
Well, maybe Ginny will like this once I scrape the barnacles off.
Yes, yes, it's only 2 coppers.
Then here's 4.
Ah, thank you.
Good show back there. A salesman's got to stand up for himself.
You are kind human, Mr.
Casson.
Then, Mr. Casson, if you need any more good stuffs, just call for Lopen. That is me.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was nice of you. Still a merchant at heart, eh, Cass?
Hey, we gotta show the younger races that they have a place in our society too. If they work hard for it. These are modern times, Elim.
Dinnerware's here. Fine craftwork in copper, clay, and lead.
Ooh, lead cups.
Those things never tip over.
You gotta make the same mournful sigh every time you walk in?
Well, the place hasn't gotten any less depressing since yesterday.
Then hurry up and bring the country back. Or take a hit of bite leaf and shut up already.
Thanks, Galen, but not today. Moving up in the world, need my wits about me and all that.
Fine. Tell me when you're there. Until then, I gotta make sure someone around here's enjoying the time I got left.
Nonsense. We're a jolly old bunch around here. Aren't we, Bunkmaster?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Cass, just drop off your gear and go the hell to sleep.
Love you too, Felsa.
Cass.
So I think Ivanmoth is always opening up new mine shafts.
Go to sleep, Cass.
And hey, Indral are made for digging, right?
Cass.
So I say...
Cassie!
Soft, soft, soft. Tasty.
Wait outside, Yennet.
Isher, how'd it go? You told them I'm responsible for bringing her in, right?
Cass, did you know that Indral go completely, violently mad if they spend too much time away from their hives?
God damn it. Okay, let's do the right thing here. I'll take her back first thing tomorrow.
Cass, did you know that Yin...
Oh good, you found a better name for...
Cass! She got herself banished from her hive so she could run off and live with humans! She can never return, and the Ivanmoth recruiters have made her your responsibility since you brought her here, and if she goes crazy, what's going to happen, Cass? What are we going to do, Cass?
In retrospect, things were still manageable at this point. Okay. Let's just calm down and think this through. Okay? Look, today wasn't a complete loss. I mean, at least I got this goddamned piece of shiny junk. And if that doesn't make Ginny happy, then...
Cass!
Medic! Get your ass in here, Galen. We have an injury!
Not so much by this point.
Deep breaths, Cass. Probably. Oh man, what the hell's even happening? Hold on, Cass. Help's coming. Cass?
What? Thought you said there was an injury. What's all the screaming about? And who let the scav in?
Hello, aspiring scholars. I am Rand Stestu-Gamindel, head researcher for the illustrious trade house Evenmoth. Today, and for the rest of the foreseeable future, I'll be here to lead you on a journey through the pages of my very own Valsalian Regional Field Guide. Have I got your curiosity piqued? Good, let's begin. The first subject we'll be reading about happens to be our very own city of Valsalia. The city of Valsalia was originally known as the Teeth for its two signature white-capped buttes. It was once a small rest stop for caravans of various trade houses, many of whom established small branches here. But it was small until the great and noble merchant Glenwyn Salia established House Evenmoth, named after a well-known local evening moth, as the Teeth's first local dedicated trade house. It has remained solely in Valsalia in the 140 years since its creation. His son, Glenwyn Salia II, had the brilliant foresight in a cloudweed-induced vision to lead a mining expedition into the Teeth themselves, and it was then revealed that the buttes were in fact hollow, presumably used as a den for some manner of giant rockworm in some bygone era. The Teeth's white coloration and extra sturdy structure is the result of decades, centuries, of solidified calcium deposits from its former inhabitant. While the area is technically without law, House Evenmoth, being the only locally based trade house, has gradually taken up the responsibility of maintaining the city's roads and walls, punishing basic crimes, and putting the destitute to work. Because it had become so integral to the city's functions, and because after the expedition inside the Teeth, House Evenmoth then owned 40% of the city's landmass, Glenwyn Salia II commissioned a massive House Evenmoth banner, hung it from the upper lip of the Teeth, and explained that the city was now named Valsalia. It caught on within a few decades, and few have questioned it since. Wasn't that informative? But we've hardly scratched the surface. Naturally, our next subjects happen to also reside in our fair city, and no doubt you've seen a few of them on your way here. I am of course referring to those delightful little yinglets. From their first recorded appearance 138 years ago, it is believed that the greater yinglets are the youngest thought-capable species on the continent to date. They are a curious breed, remarkable for their extreme range of biological diversity, despite an unfortunate birth rate of one female, pictured furthest right, for every 5 to 7 males. Females are recognizable by a shorter, rounder snout and a tuft of fur at the end of the tail. Perhaps due to the lack of available females, the male yinglets seem to have adapted towards companionship amongst each other on a biological level. Females are rarely seen outside their dens, as it is their custom to be closely guarded and have male access strictly regulated. It is currently unknown how the breeding process is handled within their society. The majestic lesser yinglet. Another mystery of the species is their relationship to the lesser yinglet. These small beasts were known to live along rivers and feed on shellfish for many centuries, but have greatly diminished in number since the sudden appearance of the greater yinglets. There is only one recorded instance of a greater yinglet being put in the same room as a lesser yinglet. Both immediately flew into a violent rage. The greater killed the lesser, then fled, angrily refusing to offer any explanation for his actions. House Evenmoth is eager to repeat the test under different circumstances and offers a hefty reward for any healthy samples of lesser yinglets brought to their offices. That's all for now. I'm sure you're excited about what we've read today, and there are so many fascinating things yet to be discovered. But until next time, farewell.